What's up, guys? This is just a continuation of the Grant Riller series that I'm having on this channel. Again, we just watched the first half of his game against VCU, and we're just going to continue right along and watch the second half of his game. And so let's get right into it. I will make this small, and then I'll make this full screen. And yeah, let's watch the second half of this game. He had a pretty solid first half offensively. Again, really high-level finishing, pretty good passes as well. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about his future career in the NBA, just as a bucket getter, backup point guard, combo guard. I really think that that's his role in the NBA. I think he'll be a key cog in a lot of good teams in his career. So let's watch his second half. So Riller set looked like an up screen there, and now he's on the ball. And let's see. So now he's on the ball again. Let's see what he does. Again, that's a really tough shot. And, not a lot of guys in this class have the shot-making ability of Riller. So that makes him an even more intriguing prospect because relative to a draft class, he's one of the best shot makers. So, again, you saw it right there. Just a little step back. It was a long two, but still, just high-level shot making. And, again, clean form, clean release, clean swish. So we got a turnover on VCU, it looked like. So here's Riller again. Dish it off. We have a foul here? I don't know about that. I don't think there was a foul there, but let's keep it going. So here's Riller again. Again, he's kind of posting up and now he's facing up. Another step back fadeaway that was nearly good. Again, but he's comfortable taking all the types of shots. So that time he was actually really engaged on the ball right there. He did a good job having active hands, moved his feet really well. So that makes me think that he has in him at least, and I'm hoping that his lack of defense at Charleston is mainly just an effect of him having to run the show on offense rather than a lack of just overall skill on that end. Right there, that's a type of sequence and play that gives me hope for his defense in the NBA. So really just in the corner right now. Hasn't hooked the ball in this possession. Here we go. That's a shot that happened. So again, Riller got away with one right there. Ooh, he almost turned it over right there, but got away with one there. He didn't really put a body on Santos Silva. Missed a layup. That's a tough finish over him, so I'm not really holding that against him. But again, he didn't really even put a body on Santos Silva, and he was clearly the guy who should have boxed him out. Luckily, the rebound didn't fall towards him, and ultimately his teammate snatched it. But just one of those things, Again, right there, again, wasn't even involved on defense in his help position. Was just literally standing, watching his teammate get beat. The layup, I believe, missed, but it's one of those things. Another high-level pass, though. Again, he's a really underrated passer. If you just look at his assist numbers, he's really not. That really won't give you a good indication of how good he is as a passer. That one he should have made. That's a bunny that he should have made. But again, from what I've seen in this game, he's made a lot of really high-level reads. See what we got going on here. That's it's a tough shot. He got drilled. I think is that Santos Silva? I think so. He got popped. So you're gonna get a ball screen. That's a really fun fake baseball pass he just did. That's fun. Another good pass. Again, he had what 4 assists in this game again, but he only averaged 3.9 assists for the season. That I can't imagine that's indicative of his passing ability. Again, really, that's another really just really smart read. A little bounce pass to the roller. Really fun play. Again, look how long it took him to just get around that screen. The VCU guy was just standing there too. He should have just been over that in one little move, but he had to like duck and cover almost for a few more seconds. I'm surprised Highland didn't shoot that. This is a media timeout, so I'll skip ahead to next action. I don't know what we're discussing here. There we go. So here's Riller on the ball. VCU's defense is really clamped down in this half. Charleston's taken 3 or 4 just desperation heaves to avoid shot clock violations. See some offense here, Grant. Okay, he did a little post entry feed there. And here's VCU's press. I want to see him dribble against the press. I don't know if he's their primary ball handler in situations like this, though. Yeah, a timeout, I think, from Charleston, so I'll skip that. He's got to hit this. Ooh. Likes to take those long, too, doesn't he? He's taken 3 or 4 of those in this game. I would have just pump faked once, sidestep, and taken the 3 there instead of stepping in a 1.5 foot. But, I'm not the 22 points a game scorer for Charleston, so. Got kind of turned around on the cut from his man right there. So now he's totally off his man, and he's had to switch. Look like, and then he didn't even offer help on the drive. Not a great defensive possession from him. So let's see what he does here. I want to see him. It's a pretty good pass. I guess maybe you can criticize his offensive weaknesses. Maybe he tries to go for the home run play a little bit too often. I think he'll force the issue. But again, I think that's just kind of part of the role he had to take on for Charleston more than anything else. That is a deep three. Ooh, that was really deep. Oh, cherry picking. He got attacked for slapping the backboard. Oh, you cannot afford that type of this. Let's see, who's shooting the free throw for Charleston? Is it Grant? It is. Knock that one down. So Grant's in a trap right there. Decent job kind of using it in a little bit of escape dribble and then a pivot and ball movement to get out of it there. Little DHO action. Good kick out and another missed free for Charleston. That time he kind of got tangled up in his own feet right there. He kind of looked off balance a little bit. Looked like a turnover there. I don't know if that was. It didn't look like that was on Riller though. But so now VCU took the lead. They were down by 8 going into half. So it looked like Grant kind of tried to force it. He dribbled into a trap. It looked like he stepped on the sideline, leading to a turnover. So here he's on the ball. So again, another one of those times where he just was late recovering off of the screen. Like, if he's that late, you might as well just switch. You know what I mean? So here you go. So again, we're in VCU's press. Got a bounce pass out of that corner trap. So now Riller's posting up, and it's just not a good entry fast. I think we got a foul, and that's a media timeout, so I'll skip ahead a little bit here. Weird camera switch, but okay. See that right? That was a weird camera angle, but I hope you guys saw that he just kind of got beat off the dribble there. He was just a little bit slow to react, and then he just couldn't really get his body in front of the driver. Led to a layup that was missed ultimately. But again, I just don't really see him as a high impact defender at the next level. I don't know why I switched up the camera angles like 3 times on that one drive, though. That was strange. Again, right there, uncontested drive to the hoop. He was in position to help there. At least give a little reach or at least a little bit of a bluff. Just move your feet a little bit, you know? He just seems pretty unaware off the ball on defense, I would say. That time's tough. Again, it was a 2-on-1. He couldn't really do much about that. And honestly, outside of those free throws, I'm not sure if he scored in the second half yet. He has a big second half in his last 9.5 minutes, I think, just because he's not even close to his 26 points. But wow, he got blocked there at the rim. He got blocked again. Wow. One of those times where, again, he elevated pretty well. That's just those are 2 really good back-to-back defensive plays from VCU. Elevated pretty well there. I thought that was going to be a lay-in. Good blow by. Whoa. Whoa. If he would have stuck that, that would have been next level. Again, surprisingly good vertical athlete, I will say. That was that was powerful. I know he missed, but damn. VCU's just starting to torture Charleston on defense right now. Starting to become yeah, look, they're already up 7. And right now, Riller goes out, and then I'll skip ahead to 106-26 I have here. So I'll skip ahead to that. Here we go. So now he's going to come back in. So he got a nice 3-minute rest, it looked like, and now he kind of needs to go off here. So let's see what he can do for us in the last 5 minutes. It's a nice little turnaround jump hook from Santos Silva. Again, VCU is just starting to terrorize Charleston. So that time, again, he tried to do a little bit too much dribbling-wise, led to a fast break layup. Again, that's just tough. Tried to go, like, behind his back, between his legs. I mean, come on. They're just swarming right now. Yeah, another timeout. So again, there's 2 guys basically on Riller now. That's a really just tough shot to make, you know? But again, he took it, got fouled, so let's see him shoot these free throws. Knocked in the first one there. Missed the second. So he's going to get a ball screen, it looks like. Again, little resistance on the help there. Really good shake off the bounce there. What they call it? They get him for another foul, I think. Look, he just shook his man off the crossover. That was a really good dribble play. You got a media timeout, it looks like. So he'll be at the line right now. I believe shooting. But just that crossover was nasty. I think he's not the quickest guy. You know, he's deceptively quick, you know? And I think that's a really valuable skill to have in the NBA, just to be just kind of crafty and quick, you know? I think he's more crafty than quick, obviously, but again, he can burn some guys off the dribble, I think. Should have been a foul, it looked like, but we got a foul on Charleston. I'm not sure if VCU's in the bonus yet. Doesn't look like it, so I'll just skip ahead a few seconds here. So that time it was almost like they were inviting the switch, and he switched on the Highland. He actually offered it pretty good. It looks like Charleston's in his zone right now, actually. Yeah, they're definitely in his zone. So Riller got the ball. He's on the break. Good pass. Let's see if he hits it. Yep. Another turnover. Let's see what Riller does here. Whew. Shot that gap. Oh, they call it charge. Oh, that's killer. You see how quick he just shot that gap, though? That was really good. Again, that's all just about... I don't think he's faster. I just think he's really good at reading situations at a speed that is unparalleled, you know? I think that's more of it than just overall burst of speed. Really good at hitting holes. Really good change of pace athlete, too. That's one thing. It's like, it's even catching me off guard as I'm watching him. Like, the last 2 minutes here. Oh, that's not a foul, sir. Oh, that was all ball. What a shame. Oh, so now we have 3 free throws. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh my god, they got another offensive foul. Oh, this sucks, man. He made that shot, by the way, too, and he had a nice little in and out crossover as well. He's going to be so good driving off of a catch in the NBA. With the NBA spacing, he's just going to be able to rip and attack immediately. That's going to be a really good role for him early in his career. So you get the last minute and a half of this game. Again, now he's kind of trying. He's up in people's grill. You know, he fought over that screen. You know, I just think I think his lack of defense is more of an effect of just being the total guy on offense, you know. I think that's really more what it is. So you have free throws here, I believe, so I'll skip these. Yeah. Good job moving his feet and everything. Solid. Oh my god. Another tough play. Change of pace again. Good spin move again. He got fouled again, so we'll shoot more free throws. Doing a lot of damage. I mean, he's just a guy who can he can create his own space, and then when that space isn't available, he could also find spaces really well. He finds driving lanes really well. He finishes through contact well. Made that free throw. A lot of his damage came from the free throw line in this half. Charleston. Did they actually call that a charge? Oh my word. That was such a flop. Wow. That's funny. That was one of the biggest flops I've seen. So Anthony Charleston, you might want to speed it up a little bit here because, you know, it's a good take. You gotta follow him. Why are they not fouling? There we go. Okay. Got more free throws coming up. Can Grant Riller hit any more shots? Deep three. Buckets. I do think he's kind of not to get all Clippers on you guys, but I do think he reminds me of a cross between Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford, if that makes sense. Because I think he does have the handle, just the flashy handle, not necessarily an effective handle, but a flashy handle that Jamal Crawford had. Then he has the shot making of Lou Williams, I think. So that's maybe a good comparison for him. So yeah, that's the end of that game. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed watching Grant Riller play. I think he's one of the more interesting prospects in this year's draft class. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video. And again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you tomorrow for another 2020 NBA Draft prospect full game breakdown.